Following the intense cliffhanger of episode 7, anticipation for the season finale is at an all-time high. The trailer gives us some major hints about what's coming next. In the first scene of the trailer, we see Timothy holding the fruit and questioning Pam about it. The next scene shows him plucking another one straight from the tree. The prevailing theory suggests that Timothy plans to blend the fruit into a smoothie and serve it to his family, an extreme murder-suicide to escape the misery of poverty. Later in the trailer, we even catch a glimpse of Saxon's famous mixer, reinforcing this theory. If you recall, in episode 7, Saxon pushed Timothy further into this dark plan by echoing Victoria's cruel words.
Nothing.
That was the moment Timothy made up his mind. He would shoot Saxon, Victoria, and then himself. But when he went to retrieve the gun, it was gone. With the gun missing, the poisonous fruit becomes his next lethal option. But here's the real question. If Saxon, Timothy, and Victoria die from the poisonous fruit, who are the gunshots we hear in episode 1 aimed at, and how many people will actually die? This leads us to the later scenes of the trailer. We see Guy Talk speaking to his boss, revealing that he has something important to share. His boss immediately assumes it's about the robbery. While this conversation happens, the trailer shows Guy Talk watching Valentine and Fabian welcoming Citrala and a man who appears to be her husband back at the hotel. Guy Talk is eyeing Valentine suspiciously, and Valentine looks visibly uncomfortable. Remember, they used to be friends. Something about this shift in their dynamic is telling. During the Muay Thai fight in episode 7, Guy Talk had a realization. He noticed Valentine's two friends, and one detail stood out. Vlad is bald. This triggered a memory of the day of the robbery, when he saw a bald man exiting the getaway car. Now, Guy Talk is certain. Valentine and his crew are the robbers. If Valentine finds out that Guy Talk knows the truth, he might want to silence him permanently. And what better way than a gunshot? The last scenes of the trailer show Guy Talk running with a gun in hand. Will he confront Valentine himself? Especially since Mook has been encouraging him to fight back. His killer instinct might finally kick in. But will he survive this battle? Right after this scene, we see a dead body being carried away. Could it be Guy Talk? Still about the Russians, Lori made a shocking discovery during the hiatus with Alexei. She found jewelry at his place. It's unclear whether she knows about the robbery, but she must be wondering how a man who just begged her for $100,000 suddenly owns expensive jewelry. Plus, the jewelry was disorganized, suggesting it was acquired in a hurry. If she pieces it together and realizes it was stolen, she could eventually connect it to the hotel heist. If Lori figures it out, she'll likely tell her friends, putting all of them in serious danger. If Alexei discovers that Lori saw the jewelry, he might alert Valentine, and the whole gang could come after Lori and her friends. Add Guy Talk to that list, and we've got multiple targets. That would explain the multiple gunshots we heard in episode 1. Are Valentine and his crew the true killers? But then, another possibility arises. The trailer also shows Belinda and Zion meeting with Greg. Belinda is clearly rejecting whatever deal Greg is offering, likely the $100,000 payout. She tells Zion it's a waste of time and insists they leave. Greg, however, is visibly displeased. This decision makes no sense. Belinda knows how dangerous Greg is. For someone who loves her son so much, she's doing a lot to put both of them in harm's way. Sure, there's no guarantee Greg won't kill her even if she takes the money, but outright rejecting it? That's just asking for trouble. Then there's Rick and Chelsea. They're still together, but she's worried he'll do something reckless. He reassures her, but with Citrala now at the hotel, possibly with Jim, Rick is in real danger. If Jim is indeed there, will he go after Rick for revenge, or will Rick try to take him out first? Their presence in the same place screams imminent danger, which explains Chelsea's anxiety. Another set of quick but crucial shots. Zion and the wellness center girl running, followed by Frank hurriedly packing his clothes. He looks terrified, as if he's just seen something horrifying. Could it be that Citrala and Jim are on a rampage targeting Rick, Chelsea, and Frank? Could the hotel owners be the real killers? Rick's decision to attack Jim while staying at his hotel was beyond reckless. Not only did he put himself in danger, but he also put Chelsea at risk. Jim could easily kill them both and stage their deaths as an accident. And then there's Mook. She appears in the trailer, but her storyline remains unclear. Is she involved with the Russians? Did she play a role in the robbery? Will Guy Talk uncover the truth about her? She seems too good to be true. If she's not connected to the crime, her story feels unnecessary. But if she is, she could be the hidden piece of this puzzle. That's most of what the trailer reveals. Now, I want to hear your theories. Who do you think is the killer? Will Timothy follow through with his deadly plan, or will he back out at the last second?